Please welcome Lizza to the stage.
When I think of magic, I think back to my childhood and magic mushrooms. No, not the real stuff. I only tried that when I was 21 and in Amsterdam. I'm talking about the Super Mario variety, the ones that increase the size and strength of those Italian brothers. Now, I've probably spent thousands of hours playing Super Mario, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Grand Theft Auto, and my favourite, Silent Hill. I used to look back on those years as a fun yet utterly unproductive time of my life. But I've recently come across research that suggests that not only has gaming taught me about resilience and the importance of a good team and how to read maps, but also that there's something magical about viewing your life as the hero of your own game. And it's something that I've been subconsciously doing in the last 10 years. The two inspiring people at the forefront of this gamification theory are Jane McGonigal, a game designer who's developed an online platform called Super Better to help people achieve their goals using gaming principles, and Dr. Jason Fox, an Aussie expert in motivation design. Now, both of these people wanted to know what it was about games that made people spend 20 hours per week in what essentially they were failing 80% of the time. Now that's resilience. Here's what they found. McGonigal first discovered that gamers love to be attached to awe-inspiring missions. Now, I created my overarching vision years ago, and that was to create universal awareness of issues that deeply affect the social conscience. And I was going to do that by creating a pop culture magazine, Corker, which was created by for Aussies, young Aussies, created by young Aussies, and to give us a voice and to really support new artists. This epic meeting has kept me going through a lot of the hard times, and there have been many. The second are heroes and bad guys. Now, you can't have this epic mission without a hero, so they suggest that you come up with an avatar or a secret identity that embodies all the characteristics that you wish you had. And for me, that's always been the bride in Kill Bill. Like, she's kick-ass, she perseveres, she gets Bill in the end, and she also sheds the occasional tear. And it's kick-ass hero like this who combats the bad guys. Now, with any creative pursuit, there are a lot of challenges, we all know this. And gamers, when they play, they don't wish that there were no bad guys in a video game, because that would be boring. So acknowledging that the bad guys are there really helps to combat them. And in the years that I've been working on Corker, there have been plenty of bad guys. Like, I went into a lot of debt to fund the business. I've broken down over ridiculous deadlines and had so many things fall through. So this is where you need the next essential gaming component. Those are allies. Now, all gamers know that they can't succeed in their mission without allies. Now, with Corker, I've surrounded myself with an incredibly talented bunch of photographers, writers, designers, and other creatives, and also have key mentors in business and social enterprise and publishing who are there to give me advice. So it means that I've never been lost for too long, and they've helped me through my numerous meltdowns. And the last thing are quests. Now, these are the challenges that are just out of your reach of your skill zone. These quests, these are the smaller goals that help you reach your bigger vision. And they work when, if in like games, you track them so that you can visibly see your progress. So I first had the idea for Corker back in 2005, a couple of years after I'd finished uni. But I didn't have the skills back then to make it a reality. So these are my small quests along the way. So I worked at Rolling Stone as an editorial assistant, and then I wrote for music blogs. Then I moved to Canada and researched their publications and freelance. Then I came back here, worked for a design agency, ended up getting a job at Clio, where I now work as chief sub-editor, and then went to school for social entrepreneurs, which helped me totally rework my business model. Now, all of these little quests along the way have built the skills I need and helped me gain the allies I need to make Corker a success. Now, gamers love to be part of an awesome story. And I interviewed Dr. Jason Fox last week, and he told me the question that he always asks his clients is, if your life were a story, what chapter would you be in right now? And what would you like the next chapter to look like? It's a really good question. And for me, I'm about to start my next chapter. I've resigned from Clio, and I'm about to head to China in January to study Kung Fu with Shaolin monks. And then I'm coming back in March to then launch the iPad app edition of Corker. So life really is magical when you view yourself as a hero of your own game. Thank you.